Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Stamp Together Saturday, the end of May 2025. It's really crazy. I feel like this month has gone super duper fast. And I want to explain a couple of things, one of which is the reason I missed last week is that my dad's been really sick. And I know a lot of you are aware of that. You've been kind of following a little bit. And so last week we missed, which we don't miss very often. So that was really hard for me to do that. But it had to be done because I was with family. And oh gosh, I'm totally losing my trains of thought here, so bear with me. The other thing I just wanted to mention is that yesterday my dad went to heaven, and he had a long, hard battle with Parkinson's and prostate cancer, and so we've been taking care of him. I just shout out to my sisters, two sisters who cared so deeply for my dad that they really were set on keeping him home throughout the whole ordeal or the whole process. And they were his 24/7 caregivers since January. So I want to shout out to my sisters. And I want to dedicate, I know it sounds kind of funny to me. I want to dedicate this episode of Stamp Together Saturday to my dad, who was a watcher. He loved to watch the videos. He told people about the videos. He was so funny because he's like, now how do I find those again? And now for the past, oh gosh, probably 3-4 months, he's not been able to. And now here we are. So I want to dedicate today to him. But I also want to make mention of somebody close to me who also passed away. And that was difficult because we were going through all this with my dad, and that would be dear sweet stamper Becky Schlossnagel. She lost her battle with cancer a couple of weeks ago as well, and I am just so grateful to her for all of the years of taking classes and being here on I'm sorry, Carla, I'm sorry, it has to be done. She took a lot of classes. She was here every single live almost, she was just amazing. And she would message me often about things and about stamping things, about life things, and it's another hard one to go through. So to my dad and to the lovely Miss Becky, it has been a year, hasn't it? All right. Part of the thing about the other thing I did want to talk about is my phone, my camera. I have been losing audio when I thank you, Crafty Sheila. I've been losing audio when I flip the camera down from front facing, so it kind of worked in my favor today that I could just shed a few tears without being on camera shedding tears. So it's just great to be here today, and thank you for all the love and the prayers, because I know I feel it, and my family is just thankful for you and all of your kind words. And honestly, this is my happy place, one of my very special happy places. So thank you so much for being here. But also to Becky and her family, Becky Schlossnagel. gosh, peace and prayers to you as well. All right, so today let's start something happy, right? We're going to create a card that has a lot of pieces, and if you cut before last night, I may have goofed you up a little bit. So the piece that you need to have as a light piece would be the largest piece here. On the original instructions, I said this has to be the light piece, the layering circle, but that's not true. So thank you, everybody. I changed the instructions late last night. So if you got them this morning and you did your cutting, you're good to go. It's all changed, and I will put the correct one here in the comments as well. So let's start with what paper I'm using, and that would be the Celebratory Sips. And what I love about this paper is that it has some floral sides and some non-drinky poo sides. I love the drinky sides, but I love the floral sides as well. So I'm using this again, this same floral I used a while ago in another Stamp Together Saturday. But you've got these beautiful DSPs now that we're going to layer onto white borders. So here we've got a little Timid Tiger piece. I think it's Timid Tiger, or is it Pumpkin Pie? I'm not quite sure. But it's really pretty, and I love that stripe. And then this one here, oops, got a little adhesive on there. This one here is Blackberry Bliss, and I just think you almost can't miss with that Blackberry Bliss. We'll do a little rhyming today. And thank you, Pat. I know that you've gone through loss in your life recently as well, so I appreciate your prayers and your thoughts. And you know what's weird? We've been, for about a year now, going through a lot of change with my dad, and so to have it just suddenly, well, not so suddenly. I mean, the last 2 weeks have been really tough, really tough. But for it to be over now, we're all kind of like, now what do we do? And, you know, it is what it is. And we're so grateful to have our faith and to know that he is so much better off right now. Oh, my goodness. All right. So we're going to add this piece right here so that you've got a little border on the left-hand side, and then it's pretty much centered from top to bottom here, so that your borders are equal on top and bottom, and then maybe a teeny bit smaller over here. Then we're going to take the short stumpy one and we're going to add that over on this side with about the same border, but maybe down just a hair, leaving space for a sentiment down here at the bottom. So just kind of watch that you have a sentiment that fits right down here. This is why you have a light piece here, so that you can do your stamping directly on that piece. All right, then we're going to take that tall, skinny section, and we're going to add that right here, so that you've got a teeny little border on top and bottom again, but even. Okay, so this is what the base of the card, well, it's not really the base, but this layer of the card should look like. And then I'm going to add my sentiment. And for my sentiment, I am going to use the Blooming Phrases. It's got so many beautiful flowers and such on it, but we're just going to use the sentiment. And I decided to use thanks. I have taken upon the task of getting thank yous ready for this, which is going to be crazy because he was a grade school teacher and principal for over 40 years. So we're going to have a lot of people reaching out. I finally posted, he passed yesterday about 10:30 in the morning, and I finally posted it last night after like almost 11:30 on my personal Facebook page. And when I woke up this morning, there were already 70 some reactions. So, you know, people are keeping us close in thought and prayer. But we're going to add this down here at the bottom. So I know I'm going to be having a lot of thank you notes. So I thought, well, we may as well make a thank you here this morning for our card. Okay, then moving on, we're going to grab, and by the way, I use Blackberry Bliss ink, which is perfect for this card because we've got some Blackberry Bliss in here, and it's a dark color on my light. He will, Sharon, thank you. Last night I was going through pictures already, and we're not going to have a funeral until my sister in Florida, who just had surgery, is cleared to travel. So it'll be a bit yet, so we'll have some time to go through more pictures, but man, lots of memories. So many memories. We're going to add, I've got two circles here. One is my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and the Blackberry Bliss is actually the Stylish Shapes dies. I'm going to go flat with that bottom one, and we're going to add it right about here. And then I'm going to pop this one up. And I can do that already because I'm not doing any stamping on it. I am adding flowers. We're going to talk about those flowers here in a sec. But I'm going to add my dimensionals. One of the things that you're going to see change around here, now that, things are going to be different, is you'll see me more again, for one. And then for two, you'll see classes pick up again. So I will be sharing classes. I've got some July up. One of my favorite classes of the year, which I actually started doing like July, August, September, and October, is Christmas classes. So Christmas in July, Christmas in August, and Christmas in September and October. Those will be posted very soon. And gosh, they're some of my faves because I love holiday stamping in general. But look for those coming up. I'm going to add my flower here. So you can stamp on this circle. You can do what I'm doing and just build a die scene with it. But I'm gonna use the dies, and these dies are the Impressions of Bloom dies, which coordinate, of course, with the Impressions of Bloom stamp set. Sold in a bundle. What do we know about bundles? We know that starting, not bundles, suite collections, like the Floral Impressions suite collection that this bundle comes from, we are going to have buy one, get one half price starting Tuesday. Holy moly, you can get a whole suite collection or you can get parts of suite collections starting Tuesday, buy one, get one half off. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So that is starting on Tuesday. Of course, May has some fantastic things going on as well, including a join promotion that sees you getting so much product for a lot less money. And you have just today yet to take advantage of that join promotion. $165 in product. Go shopping, and then pay only $99. It's pretty awesome. And you do that by clicking join on my website at amyrich.stampinup.net. Check out my card. We layered this onto a basic white thick card base, and it is just so pretty. I love the dies that I use, the floral dies here, Floral Impressions. Those flowers you're going to see a lot. I've also got new buy and try classes coming, so you get product with your class, and those are fun. So lots coming up. Today at 10 o'clock, so in just 15 minutes, I am having an opportunity night, or an opportunity morning, I guess. So if you're interested in hearing more about the join promotion, I would like you to message me right away, and like immediately, saying you would like to come. And then I will send you a Zoom link for this get together this morning. So right away. If you want to come to Opportunity Day, it'll be about a half hour, 45 minutes, somewhere in there. And you can ask all of your demonstrator questions. It's going to be a great opportunity for you to hear about all of the wonderful benefits there are of being a demonstrator. All right, I'm going to flip back. Then you can see my face when I'm not crying, which is fabulous. I am doing well, and so is my family. We're just so happy that Dad is out of suffering, and he's with Jesus, and it's a beautiful thing. So we're doing very well. We're sharing memories. We're laughing. We're enjoying each other's company. So that after my Opportunity Day this morning, I will be headed back over to Mom and Dad's, and well, I keep saying that now, to my mom's, and we're just, three of my brothers and sisters are in town, and we're just going to enjoy each other. And Terry's out fishing with my brother right now, in memory of my dad, because it was one of his favorite things to do. So very cool things. But I am taking the time for that Opportunity Day. So message me right now if you are not a demonstrator, interested in joining my team, and want to know more about how this all works. There's no obligation to sign up. I just want to offer you that $165 starter kit for only $99 out of your pocket. And just want to share that with you. I'd love to have you part of my team, so message me ASAP. All right, 10 a.m. Central is when that is. Other than that, I will see the rest of you next week. So many fun things coming our way, and don't forget about that Sweet Collection deal. The Sweet Collections, or any part of them, from the online exclusives and the annual catalog, buy one, get one half. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and all of the love and support that you've given me over the past few months. Bye, everybody.